Hi, this is Sarah. Ignore the sunburn. I was on the lake today learning a new activity because I am going to be a brand new empty nester in August, and I have to reinvent my life so that I enjoy the second half of my life just as much as I enjoyed the first with my kids home. So I have a lot of people in this community that are brand new empty nesters, or they are bored with their life. They are looking for change, craving change, and learning how to live a wildly fun second half of their life. And you can follow me if you want to have a wildly fun first part of your life too. I'm just late 40s, and so I cater to a little bit different people, but you can sure follow along if you're younger because we do a lot of fun things around here. So, and I do have college-age daughters, so you never know what you might learn here. Anyway, I've got my trusty helper in the back. I've got Solo. She's my 10-year-old lab, and I have Sammy, my 4-year-old, which she'll wing through here with the tennis ball eventually. But today I'm going to talk about what you can do, or 5 things you can do if you are bored with your life. I have gone through this, and that's probably been my favorite phrase over the last 6 months, that I am just bored with the life that I have. And it's not that I'm not thankful for what I have. It's just I have had the same, I've had the same job for 24 years. I've done the same routine. I've done pretty much everything since I got out of college, week to week, the same thing every single week. We live in northern Minnesota, so we have a really, really short summer. I think maybe that's part of it too, is we spend a lot of time indoors through the winter. So learning how to enjoy the winter months is going to be a huge part of this channel too. So just so you know, I may end up on snowmobiles, skiing, going across some lake to go fishing or something like that. But anyway, today I'm going to talk about 5 things you can do to try to get out of a rut if you feel like you're in a rut in life. So my very first thing is, if you can see this, change up your routine. Studies have shown that if you just simply change your routine within a week, so let's say you do the same thing every week, but you always get groceries on Mondays, you always do your laundry on Tuesdays. Well, switch it up. Don't clean your house for a week. Maybe just leave it. Maybe tell your daughter that lives in another city that you're going to come up and have lunch with her on Tuesday. Completely just change up your routine. Studies show that that really makes a difference in people's mental health, especially for people that love to live on a schedule. I know that's comforting, and some people really, really like that, but just by breaking it up can make a pretty big difference. The second thing is to adopt or purchase an animal. So many, many, many studies have shown that by having animals, you have something to take care of. You have something that brings you joy, something that is a companion. I have always had black labs, and actually my 2 black labs, this is old Granny, and then Sam Dog is over there. She'll probably join us in a minute. Oh, actually I have her tennis ball right here, so she'll show up. There, she'll show up. There she comes. That is Sam Dog. So I will always have a dog or 2 dogs. We do a lot of hunting, so our dogs are hunting dogs, except for old Granny is retired. And so probably next April or May, I'm actually in the search right now to replace, and I'm going to get 2 puppies at the same time. Reason being is my youngest daughter will be home for 1 more summer in between her college experience, and she can help me when we have 2. And I want to have 2 that can kind of grow up together, and that's my plan right now. So if you have puppies coming, send me a line. I had to wait for these 2 for 6 months on a waiting list. Our dogs are extremely well cared for. I'm kind of a dog nut, so I really feel like the benefits of having an animal or adopting an animal is huge for older people. I mean, especially older people that like in their 70s and 80s that are really lonely. Give them something to take care of, even if it's a fish. People just need that, where they are physically feel like they have a purpose to take care of something. my purpose right now with our dogs in the summer is to take them to the lake every day so they can swim. That's my purpose, or their purpose in life right now is swimming. So that would be number 2. Number 3 is schedule one fun thing every month. So go through your calendar. In January, you might go to a concert. In February, you might go to a really good movie that you've been waiting to come out. I know I'm waiting for a Disney movie to come out in November, and as soon as those tickets are available, I'll be purchasing those. I love their live action shows. And so there's some of the things that we have scheduled is my husband and I in the end of August are going to trout fishing in either Canada or Montana. We haven't made a decision which way we want to go yet. Probably in October, we always go to South Dakota pheasant hunting. So we have something scheduled every single month so that we have something to look forward to. And it doesn't have to cost a fortune. That's the kicker, is I know I'm going to get slammed here because people are going to say, well, you have to have money to do those things. And actually, you really don't. You might have a $50 gift card that you've had in a drawer for a year to go bowling, or you might have a $25 pedicure certificate that you've had sitting around. I know I have done that, where you open a drawer and you're like, wow, I have this gift card in here. And if you don't have a lot of money, there's tons of volunteer opportunities that you can do. You can schedule one volunteer opportunity every single week. We have a organization called Let's Go Fishing Seniors in our area, and so they take seniors and veterans out on the pontoons and take them fishing, or disabled young adults that are not able to enjoy normal fishing. And that is an organization, it's free. You can volunteer your time for free, and that'll give you an activity every single month. Uh-oh, they spotted a bunny, so they're gone. No, stay here, Solo. Okay, anyway, old granny's chasing bunnies. All right, so that was number 4. Schedule something every single month. That gives you something to look forward to. I religiously have to have something to look forward to, or I do get really crabby. So number 4 is learn something new. There's always something that you could be learning. I am learning how to do YouTube. YouTube is my creative outlet. YouTube is hopefully going to be my future when my husband retires. My future is I am hoping that I can be a full-time content creator for women in the outdoors. That is my goal. I am learning something new every single week. Today I learned something new. Number 4, I learned something new today. I learned how to use the trolling motor on our boat. We have one boat. We actually have 2 boats. We have one boat that's specifically set up for fishing on my outdoor channel that you're watching right now. And then we have another boat that has actually a better trolling motor on it, which I have never used. And so my husband taught me how to use the trolling motor so that I can use that boat whenever I want and go fishing whenever I want, and he doesn't have to be with me. So I try to learn something new every single day. Yesterday I learned how to pump up my tire on my bike. Like he always had done that for me. I bike ride every single night, and the tire kept going flat. Sorry, get interrupted by noises in the woods. So I learned how to air up my bike tire. Then the 5th thing, this is my favorite. I think you're gonna love this one. Come here, Sammy, come say hi. Come here, can't reach. So she brings me the ball and she'll throw it at me. Can't reach, Sammy, can't reach. And she'll just keep throwing it closer and closer until it gets within reaching distance. And then we can toss it over. Okay, the 5th thing is act like a child once in a while. We all have really good memories of our childhood, even those people that have had traumatic childhoods. You still have some really good memories. You still have some memories that make you feel like, oh my gosh, that just seems like the ideal life, and you want to act like that and be like that. And I think acting like a child once in a while is awesome. So look at these older ladies sometimes that you'll see that never have a bad day. They're like 85 and 90, and they're just absolutely jolly. Like there is nothing that is going to put them in a bad mood. They can act like a child and laugh and giggle, and they have no responsibility, and they just are happy. That's how a child acts. They don't care about the consequences. They don't care about if they're going to get in trouble in the moment that they're having a blast. Run through the sprinkler. I mean, like, it's that simple. Run through the sprinkler. Do a belly flop into the pool. If you are in a city, jump rope. Take your jump rope. Everybody had a jump rope when they were little. Take your jump rope and go out and jump rope in New York City. I really wish you would come to Minnesota and see how beautiful Minnesota is, though, before you go back into your concrete area. I've been to New York, and oh my gosh, the people there are just smashed together. Let's see, what else could you do to act like a kid? So the other day I thought about this, that my favorite book series when I was growing up was the Laura Ingalls Wilder series, and I'm sure all of you people that are in your late 40s, early 50s remember that. I still have my original set that my mom kept. Sorry, I got dog duty. And I actually go back and read those books, and reading it from a 40 or a 50-year-old perspective, it's just absolutely cool. So I would recommend just going back to your childhood and reading. Another set of books that I really, really enjoyed was the Babysitter Club. I thought it was like the coolest thing to have a babysitter club. And actually I thought about naming this channel the Outdoor Girl Club, because that's what I am. I do mostly outdoor stuff, and all my videos are mostly outdoors. I'm kind of the Minnesota tomboy, whatever they call it. But the number one thing is really, really try to act like a kid. I mean, just do it once in a while. It doesn't mean that you have to be stuffy and boring and responsible all the time. Just completely act like a child. I mean, and if you have extra money and you want to go buy a kayak, heck, go buy a kayak. What's it gonna hurt 30 years from now? So just like some super easy, simple ideas, but acting like a child just really does something for a person. I think sometimes we get built into such a responsibility mode that it's fun. So actually, like, even you guys know that I ride bike because I do a lot of videos on my bike, because I do bike a long ways and I come up with these crazy things, and I think I have a little bit of ADHD because I just have to like get it on video at that moment. So I'm on my bike, but actually riding a bike makes me feel like I'm a kid. Like, I love it. I'm not doing dishes, I'm not doing laundry, I'm not doing the adult things. I need to wear my helmet more. I'm not very good at that, but we never grew up with helmets. Actually, we didn't even wear seatbelts when I was a kid most of the time. So don't do that. You want to wear a seatbelt, I'm not gonna not wear a seatbelt. No way. But anyway, just so 5 things. If you're bored with your life, do these 5 things. You can see my notes on the back. Change up your routine. Adopt or purchase an animal. Schedule 1 thing a month to do. That's fun. Learn something new. Like, I'm learning how to use YouTube, and I'm not the best YouTuber in the world, but I'm relatable and people like me. And I have the same problems that a lot of people have. And I learned how to use a trolling motor today. And then my 5th thing at the very bottom, the most important one, act like a child sometimes. Do it. Just do it. Try to act like a child this week, 1 time. Comment at the end of my video and let me know what you're gonna do to act like a child. Please do it. I want to hear all of your ideas. Talk to you soon.